you doing today? I'm FrankieG, the Cooking Cowboy. And today I'm going to be making a simple yet very flavorful meal. So what I have here for you is a pork tenderloin. I'm also going to be making some green beans with oil and garlic on them. So let's get this started. As you can see, there is a line of fat on the back of this tenderloin and I'm not liking it. So what I want to do is I want to cut some of that out. Just a little bit of that fat, that excess fat. I mean, you could do what you want with it, but to me it's just tough. So I'm going to cut some of that out of there. So before we really get into this, let's get the oven going, and I want to get it at 400 degrees. So let's get that started. Alright, so now that the oven's going, we're going to continue on getting this prepped. Again, cut off this excess fat. Alright, so now that I've got a lot of the fat trimmed off, let's turn it back over. And what you want to do is you want to use some olive oil. Pour it on. Just rub it in there. Again, as a binder. Make sure you get both sides. So one of the things I like to use is chili powder. I get this special mild chilies. Let's move this out of there. These are New Mexico chilies. Come on, you can do it. There it goes. Now you don't want to go crazy with it. So you want to start out high. Rub that in a little. Turn it over. Rub that in as well. Get a little on the sides. Again, you don't want to go crazy with it. You're looking for flavor. You're not looking to overpower the meat. The meat's the star of the show. You're going to want some salt. And you're going to want some pepper. This is black pepper. Turn that over. You don't want to go too crazy with the pepper either, because if you remember, the chili powder's got a little bit of kick to it, so you don't want to overpower it. You just want to, again, season. So next you want to get the green beans ready. Just let me wash my hands off real quick. We're going to bring in our green beans. Again, we're going to be drizzling some olive oil on them. This is almost 2 pounds, so I'll put a couple of tablespoons. I'm going to mix them up a little. Now you got them coated. I'm going to grab myself another cutting board here. I'm going to grab our garlic. Give that a little bit of a whack. We'll see what we need. We're going to do this as we go. And you don't want to put this in right away, the garlic. So you just want to get this ready. So the oven again is at 400 degrees, and the reason this is because if you put it too low, it's going to take longer to cook and it's going to dry out. So you want to raise that temperature up just a little bit. So now the oven is up to temp, it's at 400 degrees. What we want to do is we want to get our stuff into the oven. I'm going to get our meter probe out here. Let's open up our meter app. And we're going to say set up cook. As you can see right there, set up cook. And we're going to pick pork. We're going to, with a loin, I'll go back, tenderloin in the oven. And it's recommending 145 degrees, as you can see right there. And I hope you can see right there. So now, what we want to do is we want to take the probe Again, stick it in. There is a line right there, so it's got to go in the center. Get it in that far. Alright, so now we just need to get it in the oven. And get this rack out here. Almost forgot the tin foil. Place that there. Put this there. Let's get to the oven. Put this here. So now, I just want to get some salt and pepper on the green beans. We're going to add the garlic afterwards because you don't want it to burn, so we're going to go about the halfway mark. A little bit of pepper. And we're just going to place these in the oven with the meat. And that's it. Now we're going to rely on the meter to see when it starts to cook. Start cook. Audio volume may be too low, so we're going to raise up our audio volume so we can hear it. So now it's telling me the ambient temperature is 147 degrees. Our target temperature for the meat is 145, and the current temperature of the meat is 52 degrees. So it's going to estimate the cook time, and we're just going to let it do its thing. Now I'm going to leave this probe, this here, near the oven because you should keep it near the probe. So when it gets about halfway done, maybe in about 30 minutes, or I'm saying about 20 minutes, what we're going to do is we're going to add the garlic to the green beans. I'll see you in a little while. Okay, so we're back. The meter probe says there's only about 9 minutes remaining. So what I'd like to do is I'd like to get the garlic ready to add to the green beans. So we give them a little smash to get the skin off the top. You don't have to go crazy, just enough to break that skin off. Let's get some of this crushed up here. These mincing tools is a great addition to any kitchen. That should be good enough. Let's move this other stuff out of the way. Now let's get the green beans out. Look at them. They're nice and blistering up great. You just want to sprinkle this garlic on. Mix it in there pretty good. Give it a quick toss. And get them back in the oven. And then let them do their thing. So it says there's 5 minutes remaining, so what I want to do is I want to get out my Bob Evans mashed potatoes, and I know it's cheating, but these are actually pretty good. The Bob Evans. Give that a little tap and then throw that in the microwave. Set that for 3 minutes and start. So we're going to let that do its thing for 3 minutes, then we're going to take it out, take the lid, the plastic off the top, add some butter, add some salt, and then we're going to be done with that. So I'll see you in a couple of minutes. Okay, so we're back. It says remove from heat, so that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to get the meat and the green beans out of the oven. Get this out here. Look at that. Is that a thing of beauty or what? Let's slide this off onto the cutting board. And you know what? Put this back here on top. Let's get our green beans out. Sit them right here. And I'm actually going to use this piece of tin foil to loosely tint it. Green beans look good. Let's close the oven door and shut the oven off. Alright, so now we're just going to let it rest. It's resting, it's got about 4 minutes to go. So I'll see you in a couple of minutes. Alright, so we're back. It's been resting for long enough. I'm going to take this off of here. Get the probe out. The probe is mucho caliente. Alright, so we're just going to give this a cut right down the middle. Now there's no pink in it. I would have liked it to be a little bit of pink. Internal temperature really picked up a lot, but let's take a taste. Flavor's most important as long as it's juicy. So let's I like it. Oh, the seasoning is to perfection. It's got a little spice to it. It's flavorful. It's juicy. Now, again, I would have liked it to be a little more pink in the center, but I mean, overall, it's cooked well, and again, it's not dry. So let's also get a taste of one of these green beans here. Good flavor. There's a little more crunch to them than I anticipated, but they're still very good. So there you have it. We have a nice pork tenderloin with some roasted green beans. I got some mashed potatoes on the side there that I'm going to get to. It's just a great easy meal to make for a Sunday. So if you like what you see, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring that bell for notifications. Until next time, this is FrankieG, the Cooking Cowboy, saying sayonara, and I'll see you soon. One more taste. Wow, the flavor is to die for. I'll see you next time. Sayonara.